Welcome to Mega Wealth Magnet, where we uncover the secrets of wealth, power, and influence across the biggest industries. Let's dive in.
Ghostwriting in Afrobeats versus Western music, a cultural comparison. What happens behind the curtain of your favorite hit song? Who wrote that line? That catchy hook? That unforgettable chorus? There's a name you'll never see on the charts, yet their words echo across stadiums. Their melodies live on a stranger's lips. Their genius fuels another artist's rise, and still they remain unseen. Uncredited, unspoken of, but not unfelt. This is the ghostwriter. In the world of music, ghostwriting is both a blessing and a secret weapon. In Western music, their presence is acknowledged but often controversial, protected by paperwork and shadowed by ego. But in Afrobeats, it's different. It's deeper. It's often unspoken, wrapped in layers of respect, tradition, and controversy. Ghostwriting lives in a space between brotherhood and silence, between tradition and ambition. It's a cultural dance of trust and trade-offs, where your name might not matter as much as the magic you helped create. But what happens when the world begins to merge, when Afrobeats enters the global stage and old systems confront new expectations? What happens when legacy meets legality? When honor meets hunger? This is not just a story about music. It's a story about value, about visibility, about whose voice really gets heard, and whose pen rewrites the future. Today, we uncover the hidden truths behind ghostwriting in Afrobeats versus Western music, and what it reveals about the way art is made, valued, remembered, and how culture shapes creativity in ways you've never imagined. Welcome to a rare, honest conversation on ghostwriting, through the eyes of two powerful cultures, Western precision and Afrobeats soul. Welcome back to Mega Wealth Magnet. Let's unpack the truth.
Behind the pen, ghostwriting in music's shadows. In the music world, what you hear is rarely what you get. Every chorus, every verse, every viral hook could be the work of someone who never steps into the spotlight. Ghostwriting has existed for decades, quietly feeding the machine of hit-making while the fame goes elsewhere. Ghostwriting is when a person writes lyrics or composes music for another artist without official credit. They are the silent architects of sound. In Western pop and hip-hop, their existence is a known mystery. It's an open secret. They exist, they get paid, they often remain invisible. But the public often frowns on artists who don't write their own material. Pop icons, rap gods, R&B legends, many rely on ghostwriters to sharpen their message. From Beyoncé to Rihanna, Justin Bieber to Kanye West, collaboration is normal. Think about it. Beyoncé's powerhouse anthems, Drake's introspective verses, Rihanna's global smashes, all crafted with the pens of others. Yet, when word gets out, the public reacts with judgment. Why? Because the Western world has built an illusion. The illusion of the self-made superstar runs deep. People want to believe their favorite artist lives every lyric. So when ghostwriting becomes public, controversy follows, because it shakes the myth. And the myth sells records. But what about Afrobeats? In Nigeria and Ghana, songwriting contributions often happen informally, sometimes without contracts or public acknowledgement. It's more about helping a brother or sister win. But is that changing? The Western model? Fame, fire, and formality. In the West, ghostwriting is business, structured, contractual, and deeply tied to ego, credits, confidentiality, and ownership. Songwriters sign non-disclosure agreements. Royalties are split. Copyrights are registered. The songwriter might earn more in publishing than the artist earns in performance. Credits are dissected like legal documents. Fame is tied to originality. If you didn't write your bars, are you even an artist? That's the pressure in hip-hop. That's where the culture clashes with commerce. Lyricism is sacred. Street cred is everything. And writing your own bars is proof of realness. That's why, in 2015, when Meek Mill accused Drake of using Quentin Miller as a ghostwriter, it was explosive. Not because the music was bad, but because it threatened the image of Drake as a genuine storyteller. The line between collaboration and fraud blurred instantly. Never mind the song was fire. Never mind it broke records. The issue was authorship. In the West, being real means writing your truth, even if that truth came from pain, prison, or poetry. In the West, your pen defines your power, especially in rap.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get...
The Afrobeats reality, brotherhood over credits. Now, shift the lens to Afrobeats, a culture rooted not in individualism, but in community. In Nigeria, Ghana, and across the Afro diaspora, the rules are different and the culture runs deep. Music creation is a shared experience. It's less about credit and more about chemistry, about trust. Afrobeats is deeply rooted in community. Many songs come to life through jam sessions, studio hangs, or freestyle moments among friends. Collaboration isn't just business, it's brotherhood. Credit isn't always the goal, collective success is. A songwriter might pen a chorus for a friend without asking for credit. The goal? Make magic, make hits, feed families. Take Peruzzi and Davido, for instance. Peruzzi has been linked to writing several of Davido's hits, but rather than backlash, it enhanced both their careers and built their legacies. Techno wrote If, one of Davido's biggest songs. These writers are celebrated, not shamed. There's less focus on who wrote it, and more on who made it a hit. The artists? They don't hide it. Because here, writing for your brother is a sign of strength, not weakness. Giving credit isn't always the priority. Respect is, vibes are, trust is, success is shared, and loyalty is currency. The mindset is simple. We rise by lifting others. So long as the song becomes a hit, everyone eats. This is why ghostwriters in Afrobeats often stay in the background by choice, by code, by culture. In Western culture, artistic authenticity often means writing your own lyrics. But in Africa, storytelling can be shared. A powerful hook can be gifted by a friend without a fuss.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession.
The untold tensions, silence, ego, and ghosts. But beneath that brotherhood, tensions brew, not everything is rosy. Ghostwriters in Afrobeats often remain ghosts. No royalties, no credit, no name on streaming platforms. Some call it loyalty, others call it exploitation. And as Afrobeats globalized, those ghostwriters are beginning to ask, where is our seat at the table? Because not every ghostwriter is content with silence. Some want credit, some want royalties, and some want recognition, not just a handshake and a thank you. The tension lies in tradition versus transparency. In many cases, there's no formal deal, just vibes and verbal promises. And when the hit comes, the spotlight doesn't always stretch to the shadows. Some ghostwriters have been left behind. No publishing, no contract, no future. Ego plays a role too. How many top artists are ready to admit they didn't write that chorus? Silence keeps the system spinning. Western writers are protected by law and label. As Afrobeats grows and enters the global market, these silent architects are beginning to ask tougher questions. Where's my name? Where's my share? Where's my legacy? Where cultures collide, globalization, and changing norms. As Afrobeats explodes onto the world stage, everything is changing. International deals now come with Western expectations, credits, splits, legal protection, and African ghostwriters are beginning to demand what their global peers already enjoy: structure. Ghostwriters from Lagos to London are now learning to ask for more. The old way, built on handshakes and loyalty, is colliding with the new way, built on contracts and compensation. It's no longer just about respect, it's about ownership, sustainability, and legacy. Afrobeats is entering the boardroom, and with it comes a new conversation. Can we preserve the cultural soul of collaboration while embracing the business backbone of recognition? Must one kill the other? Or can both evolve? Some artists are now crediting their writers publicly. Some writers are building solo careers. And fans are becoming more accepting, realizing that teamwork doesn't dilute talent, it multiplies it. Young African songwriters are watching. They want the money, the recognition, and the impact. And they deserve it. What it all means for music, culture, and aspiring creators. So, whether in the West or in Africa, ghostwriting is more than just lyrics. It's about the soul of the music business. In the West, it's a contract. In Afrobeats, it's a community. But maybe it doesn't have to be either or. Maybe the future belongs to creators who blend respect with recognition, vibe with value, whether in Lagos or Los Angeles, is a powerful reminder. Great music is rarely a solo act. Behind every voice is another, crafting, refining, and inspiring. In the West, the pen may earn you points. In Afrobeats, it earns you respect. But the game is changing. And the ones who will win are those who adapt. To every ghostwriter, keep writing. Your pen has more power than you know. And to every aspiring artist, never be afraid to give credit. Give credit where it's due. Share your story and honor those who help shape your sound. Because at the end of the day, music is a team sport, and the ones who win are the ones who acknowledge the entire squad. Your shine is never dimmed by sharing the light. And to every fan and creator watching, understand this. The magic behind the music lies in collaboration. Real success is built in the background.
Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Don't push back. Conscience under pressure.
Final thoughts, what can we learn? Both cultures offer lessons. The West teaches structure, recognition, and legal rights for creators. Afrobeat shows us the power of community, fluid collaboration, and trusting the vibe over the credit. But as the line between local and global blurs, one thing becomes clear: writers deserve their flowers. Whether they work in the shadows or step into the light, songwriters are the architects of sound. And in both worlds, they shape the music we love. So, what's your take? Should ghostwriters stay hidden or get the spotlight? Is Afrobeats doing it right by focusing on the vibe, or should writers get more recognition like in the West? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mega Wealth Magnet, where we explore music, power, and the untold stories behind global success. We'll see you in the next one, where we go deeper than the charts and into the soul of the sound. Thank you for watching.